Hey everyone, Karthik here. So remember this 1440, I'll tell you what it is. So before that I have a question for you. If someone steals money from you, what you will do? So you'll be very careful, right, with that person next time. And you don't let that person steal money from you. The same thing, whenever you're doing some activity, whenever you're doing something like, and you're losing a lot of money there, and you'll be very, very careful next time not losing money, or you don't do that at all, right? So we give that much importance to money. And there is another thing, more valuable than money, but if you don't really care. You're doing some important tasks, some of your colleague or friend comes and disturb you there. And, they take your time for their work, or they, make you waste your time there. And you don't give that importance, and you let them to steal your time again and again. And the same thing, whenever you are watching some useless TV program, or scrolling in social media and wasting your time all along, and we don't really notice that you're wasting your time. You don't give the same importance as your money. Let me ask you another question. And if I ask you, what is the most valuable currency in the world, or most valuable asset in the world? And you tend to tell, okay, the most valuable currency, euro or pound, or dollar, asset might be a gold or diamond or some real estate property. The truth is, guys, all the material possession, if you have time and if you use it wisely, you will be able to get it. But if you lose your time today, lose your time this minute, this hour, this day, this week, this month, it is impossible to get that back. We all know, we tend to ignore. The very less people in the world use their time wisely, and those are the people who are on the top, who decide everything, who live their life however they want, really. 1440, 1440. So why it is important, right? See, to use your time wisely, you have to break down your time in minutes. So that, because in minutes we will be able to do so many things, replying to that one single mail, or searching that one single thing, or doing 20 push-ups. So many things we will be able to complete within minutes. That's why we want to break down our time into minutes instead of hours, or instead of seconds. In this video I'm going to give you 10 simple solutions that you can use it in your life. So let's dive in. Understanding time is the greatest asset we all have in common, we all have in our hand. One solution. Most of the time we all start our day without any goal. Start your day with one particular goal, which is most important task, MIT. So always start your day with one MIT at least. This particular task I wanted to complete today. According to your current situation, current problems, choose that MIT. And if you do one MIT every day, 1 week it is 7, 1 month 30, 1 year 365 MIT, 365 most important things you have done. Even if it is a small thing, if you're overweight, you want to reduce your weight, focus on eating that one particular meal good today, or avoiding that one particular dessert, or going to the gym for 30 minutes, or learning that particular programming, or doing that particular training. So one important task every day. Start with that. Number 2, using a calendar instead of to-do list. I used to have a to-do list all the time. I used to have a big to-do list. First day I write 5, and next day it will be, I'll strike out 3, and 2 will be there. I'll carry forward to the next day, I'll carry forward to the next week and next month, and finally I don't use a to-do list. Time to time I take it. There'll be a lot of tasks to do, a lot of things to do, and I used to get fed up, and then I just ignore it completely. I put all the things in calendar. Whenever I fix a day and time for certain things, then that things will happen. So that is the best way I found. Instead of having to-do list, most of the time I use calendar, which is super effective and which is very helpful. Number 3, imagine your future self to avoid procrastination. We all used to procrastinate, right? We all have this, I'll do tomorrow, I'll go to the gym tomorrow, I'll take that particular training tomorrow, I'll talk to this person tomorrow, I'll stop watching TV from tomorrow. So the reason is, it is easy, postponing tomorrow, postponing to next week, next month, it is easy, because our mind tend to do the comfortable things for you. Being comfortable is not a problem, but if you keep doing it for a long time, that will create a problem. To avoid that, delaying stuff, you must think about yourself in future and ask these 2 questions. Number one, what joy I'll get if you do this today. If I don't do this, what I will get. So when you have these two questions, you can apply this for anything. If you are a student, you are studying. Now, what if I study this today? In the exam you will get good marks and you'll have a good future there. And if you don't do it, you may flunk and you may less advantages. Same thing for creating video or working at your office. Anything. If whenever you think you want to delay something, you want to procrastinate something, you don't want to do something else, then think about this. Think about these two questions and imagine your future, and you will start doing immediately. See, there is no such thing. There is no such person as lazy. We all need a right motivation to do it. So, right motivation is these two questions and imagining your future. Number four, accepting that always we have more to do. Even personally, professionally, there are more to do. We have to accept it. So be more productive, complete your MIT and do the important things. Accept always more to do. Other things, either you delegate to someone else or just ignore it. For your office, every day you have to do 20 or 30 tasks. Do that important tasks which create the impact, which make you feel productive. Other things, delegate or ignore it. Number five, gaining control. Being in control in your day, in your week, in your month, that is very, very important. Based on the time or based on the period. For example, every day I plan my day like this. In the morning, I give time to myself, my exercise, my meditation, my reading, etc. Office time is for office. Evening after 7, it is only for family. And when I'm on holidays, I don't think about office. When I'm in office, I don't think about my holiday. So when you start mixing up things, when the problem comes, so you have to avoid this. For example, as soon as I get up, I open my laptop and I started checking my email, I ignore my health. That is not good for productivity. I won't be in control of my health. The same thing, whenever you have to give time to your family, you're doing office work, so you don't give time to them, and that creates a problem. The same thing when you're in office, and you are doing shopping for your family, so that is not the correct thing. So same thing for sleep also. When you have to sleep, you have to sleep. That is the time periods, and that is the best way to gain control in your life. You'll have your health, you'll have your good relationship, you'll have good things in your office. At the same time, you'll have good sleep. So everything is in order, and that time only you'll feel more productive. You'll be in control. Number 6. Even you do all these things, if there is a chance that if you feel that you're unproductive, you feel like you're doing so many things, but the result you're not getting at all, then you may doing it wrong. Now use this principle 80-20. There is a chance that always in our life, the only in everyday life, the 20% task we do, that will create that 80% of the result. That other 80% task we do, that will create only those 20% of the results. So address that and focus on the 20% of the work which really produce that results, and increase that and put your effort there instead of all other 80% things, or ignore them. The simple way is sit and write down all the things you do on an entire day and see what are the things are really creating more value, what are the things are you're just doing it for sake of doing, or just doing to satisfy someone. So ignore all other things and focus on the 20% things. You'll have a great productive day, and it will save your time in many ways. Number 7, theming your day is the best way to save time and everything under control. So theming your day is basically, dedicate one certain task on particular day. Give importance to those tasks on that particular day. For example, every Monday I focus on my finance. All my finance related work I'll do it on Monday. Banking and closing the account, checking my balance, tracking my expenses, etc. I do it on Monday. Same thing. Tuesday I categorize all my projects. That is a projects and planning day. Friday I'll sit and think about the future planning. How the week went and how we can improve and improvement and etc. Saturday is for family, and Sunday afternoon is for planning the week. So whenever you have this theming, that will really help you to identify, to address all those things on particular day. You have control on everything. So number 8, completing the small task. And there are teeny tiny tasks all the day we used to get. Whatever takes less than 5 minutes, you try to do that then and there. If someone is asking how to do that, I just need to show them. It'll take only 2 minutes. I'll show them immediately. If somebody is asking my approval for something, I just give them approval if it takes only 2 or 3 minutes. So otherwise what will happen is you'll have already your set of tasks for the day, and then these small tiny teeny tasks keep piling up, and that will whenever you see those task lists and you have to remember everything, that will take your mental energy and everything. Complete your tiny task whenever, how fast you can. If it takes few minutes, just finish it up. That will really give you that freedom to focus on the big things. Number 9, increasing your energy level. See, starting 1 hour of the day, try to give importance to yourself. Increase your energy level every day. Doing some meditation or doing some exercise, having a good breakfast, and drinking a lot of water. If you are energized, if you are more active in the morning, that will continue for the entire throughout the day, and that will really improve your productivity. Once your productivity goes up, you will save a lot of time. Same thing for every month, every week, you give that 1 or 2 days, mingle with the nature and place yourself, come out of your office and all other tensions. That one particular day can restore your energy level completely. Same thing every quarter, take 1 or 2 weeks holiday and go out somewhere and forget about all the problems and mental stress and everything. That type of energizing yourself. We think, sometimes people think, okay, giving 1 hour in the morning or giving 1 day in a week, taking weeks of holiday is unproductive. No, that those things will really re-energize you, and the more energy you'll have, the more productive you'll be. The more productive you'll be, the more productive you'll be. You'll save a lot of time there. Investing 1 hour in the morning will really save 2-3 hours in the day. Number 10, guys, productivity is all about keeping our focus and energy together. So that is one technique I use all the time to increase my productivity, called POMODORA Technique. So this technique is all about giving 25 minutes undivided attention for one particular task. See, I always have one MIT, right? The most important task I wanted to do. I give this 25 minutes undivided attention to this particular task. For example, making a video or any task I decided as a MIT on that particular day. So what I do is I put my phone outside, I won't have any distraction. I sit 25 minutes, I concentrate only on that particular task. For example, making a video, then I concentrate only on that particular video, completely without any distraction. Really helped me to save my time, and then I was able to complete my MITs every day, and I was really feel productive end to end of the day and end of the week. The 10 solutions, guys, you can use in your life, and I am pretty sure that will change your life, because if you use your time wisely, there is no such thing. There is no such little question in the world you cannot achieve it. The time is that much precious, and use your time. Don't procrastinate and don't blame on others. Use your time and achieve whatever you wanted to achieve in your life. Wish you all the best for that, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, cheers, bye.